Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Andrew Brazis. I am a digital marketer, a business consultant, and a student of life. So this video is about defining success. As somebody who's been a small business owner, entrepreneur for a little over 5 years now, I have learned that success means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. And someone who had shiny object syndrome in the beginning stages of my entrepreneur career, where I was really chasing the money, essentially. I've had several consistent 20 to 30K months, which has been phenomenal, and lots of hard work. And when I got there, the reality of me defining what success was for myself really hit. Money was great, but the downside of that is it wasn't aligned. So I did some hard thinking about success, lots of journaling, and in that I realized that success for me is about doing things sustainably in a way that feels authentic to myself, and then in a way that empowers myself and empowers others. And how much money I make is kind of irrelevant. I'm saying this as somebody who came from not a lot financially, and I really don't need a lot to live as far as finances are concerned. So I did have the dream of being like a multimillionaire, and now that that's still not on the to-do list, but I'm really focused on creating sustainability first. And I'm doing this a lot because in this journey as an entrepreneur, and if you're an entrepreneur as well, you might resonate with this. But even as an individual, anything you're building that you want to go high up, you want to build really far, or you want to go really far within life, you have to build really wide and deep foundations. Because if you don't have the wide and deep foundation, basically, instead of building up like this, you're building up like this. And when you build up like this, it gets a little top heavy, and then eventually you run into bottlenecks, either in life, business, relationships, whatever it is, and then it falls over, right? And this is the same with business. And I would like to just come on here and say, whatever you're doing in your life, do not let other people's definition of success define your definition of success. That is so critical, because if you happen to fail at another person's definition of success, you feel like a failure, which, isn't true. You're only failing if you completely give up. And if you continue to fail, there's a saying, I don't know who said it, I'm so bad at quotes, but someone said, fail hard and fail often. I don't know who it was, so if someone knows, please tell me. It's not mine, it's not original. And you need to define your own success, whatever that means for you. And for some people, success looks like making $35,000 a year and living in a rural area, and they have their dog and they have their routine, and that's phenomenal. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's absolutely beautiful. If you can sustain that and you're deeply happy and you feel aligned, that's fantastic. And that's the life you want to chase, that 100%. And for others, success is being a millionaire, which is great and wonderful also. However, if those are the things you want, you really have to go to the root of why do I define success in this way? Am I defining success in this way because that's something that mentors or family members instilled in me? Or is it coming from a place of authenticity where it's oh, this is who I am, this is what I need to do, this is what I want. So for this video, I want you to remember that success is an internal process. And there's so much noise, especially on social media, about what success looks like. So if you could today define a successful life, I would challenge you to write down 3 to 5 things. What would that success look like to you? Is it the car, the relationship, Is it the money in the bank account? Is it how you obtain those things? Does it matter to you? Because some people it doesn't matter. For me, my success is directly affected about how I obtain it. And I want to obtain it in a way that feels aligned and good. And with that being said, you can make money doing anything. Like I'm here on a YouTube channel, right? I went to VCon 2023, which is a conference held by Gary Vee. And there's all these creatives there. But I mean, there's people who make hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars for making videos about pranking people in public, right? Or everyone knows, or maybe you don't know, but Dogface, a man who got out of prison and then was drinking cranberry juice, skateboarding down the hill, listening to a popular song, and then he blew up and got video deals, actor deals. And it's like, there are no rules to success as far as like what you can do. So like, it's not what it used to be. You don't need to go be a doctor and go to college for 6 years. I'm not telling you not to go to school. You should go to school and educate yourself. I didn't go to college, but I've educated myself a lot, and I've poured a lot of my time and money into growing my education, especially in the business marketing side of things. But just in life, like you should be doing whatever you want to do. So write down the things that define success for you. It's a little homework. And also figure out like how you want to make those happen. Is it sustainable to work at a 9 to 5 for you and work 40 hours or 60 hours a week and pour into, the things that light you up, the extra 10 or 15 hours that you have left over in that week? Or is it better to go and do crafts and just work on that and pour your heart and soul into crafts and continue to make connections and grow that? Because you can literally do anything you want as far as finances are concerned. Now, granted, a lot of this takes the capacity to sit in front of a camera and record like I'm doing here, which I hate. Yeah, it doesn't matter. None of it, it doesn't matter what you want to do or how you do it. So, success for me is finding authenticity and alignment in the things that I'm doing on a daily basis to not just receive money, but that is where I'm at, how I'm carrying myself, what I'm putting into my body, how I'm exercising. Success is all these tiny, tiny micro moments. And with that comes a lot of failure. Like for me to get here in front of you today, I've failed so much. I mean, I don't know how many sales calls that I've bombed, just because I have crazy anxiety when it comes to being on sales calls, which has improved because of therapy and just self-work. But the success that you want in life is defined by you, not anybody else. So go out there, find your success, and just do the stuff that you know you need to do. Thank you guys for coming to the channel. I'll put a video up over here, and maybe one up over here, or there'll be something over here. I'm still new to this, so we'll see what happens.